Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. I do truly appreciate it. Today is a special day for a guy like me because I got a box in the mailbox and it's got the fancy letter S all over it. Those are good days, and this is a Suntup numbered edition, which makes it even better for a guy like me. Today I got the numbered edition of The Omen in. And man, I really liked this book. I may say I loved this book. This is a novelization of the movie The Omen, which is kind of strange in some people's minds. A company like Suntup Editions publishing a novelization, but I happen to be a guy that loves novelizations. I got a relatively large collection of novelizations. I collect novelizations of movies that I like. And The Omen was an awesome movie, but some strange or some different things about this novelization. David Seltzer, the person who wrote this novelization, also wrote the screenplay for the movie The Omen. So he wrote the screenplay, then he wrote the novelization based on his own screenplay, and then the novelization was released. And I think a couple weeks later, the movie was released. This novelization sold 3.5 million copies. It was excellent. So I read it recently when I found out Suntup was going to be releasing the book. I bought a cheap softcover copy of the novelization. Hang on a minute. There you go. It looks cool. And I also got the artist edition of The Omens, which I did an unboxing video already for the artist edition. Here I want to talk about this numbered edition because it does look sweet. I'm really excited and can't wait to get into it. Now, let's while I'm on the subject, let me talk a little bit about the book itself. Like I said, I read the novelization and I loved it, and here's what I'm going to tell you right now. I like this novelization considerably better than I liked the movie. There were some differences, but overall it was about the same. Some very slight differences, some stuff in here that wasn't in the film, but I think what made the novelization so much better for me were the characters. Gregory Peck portrayed Jeremy Thorne, and he's an upcoming politician, a bright new shining star. And in the book, I felt like not only was he a younger character, but it really fleshed out a lot of the reasons why he was so motivated to go along with the priest's plan for Damien and convincing his wife Catherine that Damien was her actual son and going along with it. And it also fleshed out Catherine's previous issues considerably more. The depression, the problems that she ran into with a previous miscarriage, and all that kind of stuff. So I felt like in the book, the motivations were much more clear. I felt like in the book, the characters made much more sense. Their motivations made more sense. They were spelled out a little bit better for me. Some of the scenes weren't in the book, and some of them were a little bit stretched out in the novelization. Overall, anyway, all in all, I liked it considerably better than the movie. That being said, I did like the movie a lot. It's a good one. But here is the box, Suntup Edition's typical fashion, an oversized box with foam. And this foam's a little bit different, it seems, than some of the stuff that I've gotten recently. But they protect these books well. See, that thickness is on top of the books in the box. So these things can take a heck of a beating and still get to me in the condition that I like. And that's perfect. Sorry. Anyway, what we also see is the Suntup Editions bookmark with the excellent artwork. And this one illustrated by Juliana Kolisova. And there is Damien. There is the character, the main character, the one that gives so many people so many nightmares. There is Damien. And then again, our numbered edition wrapped in foam all the way around. The book is in a bag, foam underneath. So Suntup takes care of business when it comes to making sure these books get to the user in fine quality condition. And that's what I like. I dig the quality shipping protection. So let me get this thing out. This is one of the books that I've been more excited about. And here is our slipcase. And you can see right here, it is die cut. It is an acrylic covered embossed slipcase, and it's thick and sturdy and stout, and it's got 666, the mark that was under Damien's hair, and there is the spine. It looks so good. The Omen Seltzer Suntup. For those of you who like to put your books, can you see that color? Anyway, those of you that like to put your books on the shelf the wrong way, there you go. It will look good for you. You will be happy and pleased and so nice. And I love die cut slipcases, man. And there you go. It looks so cool. Let me take this book out of the slipcase, because here's something that if I did know it was coming, I don't remember knowing it was coming. And this book is so shiny. Why? Because it's a hardcover wrapped in an acrylic protector, which is neat because it helps to protect this thing inside the slipcase. And one of the things that I noticed right away with it is the folded creased edges over this. So it form fitted. It's got a crease there. It's hard to see, but it's creased over the book's edges. And so this protector wraps around, and there you go. It's flapped, folds over the book. I'm going to take it off gently so I don't damage the protector, but I want to show you the book in all its splendid glory. And it is beautiful. It's handmade marbled paper over the front board. And I don't know if I can show you in a video how nice and how beautiful this is. But it is truly a ting of beauty. Unbelievable. And I'm in awe of this book. Man, this front cover just looks so good. And the back and the spine are black European cloth, the way I like it. But it looks so good. It is a flat braidle binding, and I'll show you kind of what you're looking at. You got the spine, and then the board's up above that. And there is the quality sewn binding that you're going to get from Suntup Editions. But I've got this book in hand, and I haven't even opened it up yet. And I'm in love. I'm so happy, so pleased. I can't explain that well enough. I'll show you really quickly the end papers, and man, this is nice. It's so nice. Black, the cloth, Hanamule, I think they call it, but it feels so nice. The very next thing I want to do is jump to the back, ahead to the back, because I want to see something. They say David Seltzer autographs are so hard to get. I looked on eBay. I looked on eBay a couple times when this thing first came out. And then just today, when I got the delivery confirmation email, I looked to see how many books were available on the eBay that are signed by David Seltzer. And the only ones I found was one or two Suntup numbered editions signed by the author David Seltzer, as well as by the artist Juliana Kolosova. I hope I'm saying that somewhat correctly. I'm sure I'm not, though. But here is my signature page. The beautiful thing that it is. Look at that signature. It is numbered. It is a thing of beauty. This edition of The Omen by David Seltzer is limited to 376 copies. 350 numbered copies. 26 copies lettered A to Z. And they are signed by the author and the artist. I truly dig it. Now, what I need to do next is to just flip through this baby, see what kind of cool stuff is in here. And right off the bat, there is our title page and the frontispiece, the beautiful artwork. I'm so excited to have this thing in hand. I don't know if you can tell, but I truly am. This is one of the big ones for me of the outstanding orders that I have from Suntup Editions. This is one of them that I'm most excited for. So it's kind of bittersweet, because now I'm not waiting for it anymore. It is here. So now I got to figure out what am I most excited for now. But anyway, I got some time. Man, it's amazing. Excellent. Beautiful. This is telling the story for you. So if you haven't read this novelization, I recommend go read it. I don't care if you've seen the movie. I do care, whatever. Your stuff is your stuff. But whether you've seen the movie or not, it won't affect how good this novelization is. I'd seen the movie a time or two, and then I read the novelization, and it was, like I said, for me, so much better than the movie. And then when I went back and watched the movie, I liked the movie a little bit more, but I also realized that I liked the novelization better. Gregory Peck, great actor, some amazing roles, was very good in this film, but reading the book, he didn't quite measure up to the character that I had pictured and that I had read about, and I think I just skipped one of these illustrations here. I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss a thing. And there we go. Amazing, amazing artwork and an amazing addition to this book. I truly love the entire thing. Now that I have it in hand, it's just amazing. It looks so nice. It looks so nice in the nude. I'll put that clear plastic wrap back on it just to protect this beautiful book. Man, that cover. I'm sorry. I just can't get enough. It looks so good. It looks so much better with my eyeballs than it does on my iPhone. But I can't do anything about that at this point. I can think of no more lies to tell. Or in the immortal words of Paul Suntup, I'm not going to tell you any more lies. Thank you for your time. I do truly appreciate it. I'm very pleased, excited to get this book in my hands. And until we meet again, c'est la vie, baby. Doo-doo. This is all for you.